tone down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an M&M deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Certis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Off the play fake, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. A carry now for Gibson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Holt, touchdown, Patriots. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It's Dietrich Wise that time with the tackle. A second down throw for Richardson. He'll find Dalvin Cook. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They motion a receiver right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this time he's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. So that challenge, a successful one. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. He slams it in there. And he is in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Try and run for the first with Singletary. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Downs goes in motion. They'll go back to Singletary on first down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
2nd down and 8. On the give, this is Stevenson. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's Laiatu Latu, the rookie out of UCLA, in there on the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll go play action with May. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabah.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And that is brought in. And he will go all the way. Javon Baker. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down. Richardson operating from the pistol. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is Bourne. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Maynard on 1st and 10. This one complete to Bourne. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Sly's kick is good. And the Pats extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The motion man here is Mitchell. Richardson going to throw again here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's May. A throw, left side, taken in by Pope. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. What can they do here on third down and 7? May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, Here's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
A second down throw for Richardson. He's going to try it here again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board just before halftime. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's May. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. On play action, here's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run. Stevenson. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. there's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or a win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's second down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
In motion comes Pittman. On 2nd and 10, it's Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll find his running back, Cook. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. From the gun, Richardson. This caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Colts. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is May. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll run on 1st down with Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set, go.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an income.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Patriots. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. Here's Stevenson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action with May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw, can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll take a deep shot for down. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll only get down to around the 42. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. Airing one out for Bourne. And he's in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. Richardson going to look to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot.
And he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. To throw, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Patriots 46, Colts 25. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready? Hey, check that.
A run here with Stevenson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The motion man here is Bourne. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go now. Ready?
We'll go right back to Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll run here with Gibson. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Patriots ready for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Richardson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The second down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.